Hi friends, I'm Scott from Sharkey's Greenhouses and Be Your Neighbor Fertilizers. Say hi, let us know that you're watching. Tell us where you're watching from. We love to hear from you. Today we're going to be talking about pest management. And it's getting to be summer. It's that time of year when we have our beautiful flowers out. And of course the bugs and the bad bugs, they're also very interested in our beautiful flowers. And we're not talking about the pollinators. We're talking about the bad bugs, and yes, they are set out, they will, and they can destroy your flowers. So you have to use prevention. And if you don't hear anything else that I say, please hear the word prevention. Start that battle before you even get into it and win it hard. And that's what we do in greenhouses. Of course, having greenhouses, there are no natural predators in our greenhouses except for me. And I learned this lesson a long time ago, that you have to win that battle. You can either have beautiful flowers or you can have really nice bugs, bad bugs, and you don't want to have that. So you want to have beautiful flowers. So if you don't hear anything else that I say, prevention is key, and that's why we're going to start on this end with the prevention. We want to win that battle before it even starts. So you hear me talk a lot about systemic insecticides, so that's where we're going to start with the systemic insecticides. So Bonnet has all these products, and you can find all this at our BeYourNeighbor.com website. But the first one I'm going to talk about is the granular systemic insecticide, and this is the household indoor plants, but it's also the same for your outdoor plants and flowers. This is a granular, and you would go through and sprinkle it along on the top of the soil. And when you water, that goes down into the plant. It is drawn up by the roots, and the plant is protected from the inside out. So those bad bugs, those aphids, those thrips, those munching beetles, when they start chewing or poking into your plant and drinking the fluid, that's when they will die off, because this insecticide is inside the plant and it's protecting from the inside out. So a systemic insecticide, whether it's the granular or if it's the liquid form, this is a ready to use. This is really handy. This just hooks right up to your hose, and it's just a spray and go. And this really gives more like a foliar spray. So you'll be spraying the plant foliage, but also you can water the plant too with this, and that way it goes into the plant itself and protects, again, from the inside out. So that's the best way to win the battle. Is your first line of defense is a systemic insecticide. Now, if you have a problem, if you have a breakout, that's where we want to go and really win that battle, and you have to hit them hard. Now, a lot of people are talking about the worms and the aphids, and the aphids, that is a dirty word to me. That's the one bug I really hate, and I don't want to see any aphids like in my greenhouses. I also don't want to see them on my flowers outside either, and on our displays, because they can destroy quickly and they reproduce so fast that you have to hit them hard. So I know there's a lot of articles on DIY and homemade sprays with Dawn dish soap to try to kill down those aphids. Don't mess with that. Seriously, if you have aphids, if you have an aphid problem, you have to hit them hard. Don't try like just soap, or you're just going to have squeaky clean aphids, and they're going to reproduce, and they reproduce every 2 days, and then those new aphids reproduce every 2 days, and you just have a problem so fast, and an outbreak, and they will destroy your flowers. So you have to hit them hard. So the way to combat that is with an insecticidal soap, and this is actually an organic. This is for organic gardening. So this is the insecticidal soap, and there's a couple different soaps that Bonnet does make. And so this is the insecticidal soap. There's also their Captain Jack brand that is a insecticidal soap, and that's great for budworms. Those budworms will go through and attack these beautiful petunias, and that's another good product to use for that. So you want to hit those hard with like an insecticidal soap, and that way you're covering them right away, and you're killing those bugs on contact. So moving down the line, Malathion. Malathion is another good hard hitter. Kind of stinks a little bit, so you'll definitely know it. It has a smell, but that's okay. I would rather the smell for a little bit than having the bugs destroy my flowers. Malathion This is a concentrated form, so you'd have to mix this up into a sprayer and go through and apply that. You can apply it like a foliar on the leaves. So this is a good hard hitter. This takes care of a lot of those bad bugs. If you have a garden, you know, those big leafy, like the cabbage and the broccoli and the cauliflower, the beetles will be out, the worms will be out, and they're set to destroy those, you know, those nice garden products that you have in your garden. Garden dust is a good way to go through and cover that those big leaves and to help kill those bugs off. So you can use this in your garden. And then the last one is neem oil, and it's kind of a really cool product. So again, if you're into organic gardening, neem oil is just exactly that. It's made from the neem oil extract, so it is organic. And it's really cool because it's a 3-in-1, so it's one of those perfect products that it's an insecticide, it's a natural insecticide, but it's also a natural fungicide, so if you have powdery mildew or rust, and it's also a natural miticide. So we don't want the little mites or the spider mites. Neem oil takes care of that in 3 different ways. So neem oil is another one to check out if you're into the organic gardening. Again, this is one of those kind of miracle products. It's just neem oil, but it's easy to use and you just spray. So you can hit it 3 different ways. So you can use these products, and again, you know, it's being responsible, and of course we want to protect the bees and the butterflies, but again, our beautiful flowers, they're not going to last if you don't protect them and have a game plan. So that's why, especially with a systemic insecticide, that, you know, protecting that plant from the inside out and having that game plan before you have an outbreak or a problem. So if you do, then you might have to jump up to an insecticidal soap or an insecticide and really take care of those bugs, and so that you can get on with the summer and keep those beautiful plants and flowers looking nicely. So you can find all of these at our beatyourneighbor.com website. If you're liking our videos, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook, and of course subscribe on our YouTube channel. We have hundreds of how-to videos there. And you can jump on over to our beatyourneighbor.com website, where we have our tips and tricks, and of course these products, and our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. That's all over at beatyourneighbor.com. Thanks for watching and have a good day.